I think we have all been put under a spell. As kids, we were mesmerized by the movies, books, and stories we saw and heard. All of these stories can be very inspiring, but as you get older, you start to realize that the real world isn't always the same. No genie will come out of a lamp to save you when things don't go as planned, when you can't break a bad habit, or when you feel stuck in life. Life stays the same unless you change it. As kids, we were told stories that made us think that someone or something outside of ourselves will save us. Don't let us have to go through pain. Help us break the bad habits we have. Save us from failure. Help us avoid making our own mistakes. Or save us from being too lazy. When in reality, nothing changes until we realize that we have to change if we want different things to happen in our lives. This doesn't mean I'm a pessimist or that I think the stories we've been told have hurt us more than helped us. In fact, I'm an optimist, and I think that every story we were told as kids has a lot of wisdom that can be used if we understand it correctly. But you've made a big mistake if you look at these stories too quickly and compare them to your own life without meaning to. By doing this, you don't even realize that you're walking through life thinking that something will save you from being unhappy. People have said many times that we are the stories we tell ourselves. If we don't change the script, we'll keep getting the same habits, feelings, and results in our personal and professional lives. On top of that, one of the most common myths that seems to be in every story we were told as kids is that we have a right to a good life. And that person or thing is in charge of making our lives full of happiness, money, good relationships, and health. For a better life, you have to take responsibility. There comes a time in everyone's life when they have to accept an act that is 100% in their own best interests for real change to happen. You must take responsibility for yourself. You can't change the weather or the seasons, but you can change yourself. That means we can't blame where we are in life on our parents, our circumstances, where and how we grew up, or that annoying zodiac sign. If you really want to move on to greener pastures and improve your life in every way, you have to look in the mirror. Taking 100% personal responsibility for your life makes you vulnerable, but being vulnerable is the first step to change. Being able to admit that your current actions aren't good for your future self is a sign of mental strength. We often try to defend our victim stories, excuses, and reasons for why things aren't going well, which makes things even worse in our lives. It takes a strong person to shine a light on themselves and think deeply about themselves. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.